Hello, my name is Lester Fortier. I am the current president of the Chicagoland Motorcycle Toys for Tots Parade. Did I say that right, Gary? This is Gary Diamond, my co-host.
Keep practicing, man. You're getting better at it.
We have John Reagan on phones, and we got to send out a special thank you to Sylvia, who without her help and assistance, we wouldn't look as good as we would, and
That's
we
right.
would not be sitting in the correct place at this table.
You
Thank you
wouldn't
very
look so
much.
tall either.
That's, that's right. So here we are again, people. I hope a lot of people are watching. I was informed by an esteemed colleague that you may have to talk a bit louder because you're not. People can't hear you that well with your
They
microphone.
don't want to hear what I got to say anyway.
So I don't know if this button here is for that or not. But
Who's that, John?
no, actually it was Jack.
Oh, Jack?
Yes, but we were at the last meeting. I missed you.
What meeting?
This Saturday, it's Friday meeting.
Well, at Southside?
Yeah.
I can't make it that far. My nose bleeds.
Does it really?
Yeah. When I go that
Well, I'd
far
let
south-
everybody know you're coming so we won't mess with you.
No, when I go that far south, my nose bleeds.
Okay, that's okay. I know
But,
you're not used to seeing those streets that actually have numbers on them besides just
No, I
names.
just actually, I'll make it to the next one. I know you guys can't function without me over there. So.
That's right. You're a
And
former
then-
board member. You're very, very held in high esteem.
Christ, the stage, right?
So anyway, the reason we have this show is to inform everybody in Chicagoland that the first Sunday of December, you're going to see a lot of motorcycles. So what does that mean to everybody on Western Avenue?
Let me ask you this one question.
Yes.
You mean
How do you
some-
make one question make another question?
No, I just want to ask you this question.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me, on the first Sunday in December,
Yes.
at 8:30 in the morning, you're gonna take 70,000 motorcycles and you're gonna drive them down Western Avenue to
Yes.
DeVry
Uh-huh.
and Lane Tech University.
Yes.
Cool.
Isn't that amazing?
That's bad. That's
Yes.
bad, man. I like that.
Unless it rains, and we'll have 3 people show up.
Unless
No,
it's
just kidding.
unless it's warmer, then it'll be 90,000.
Yeah, I remember one year we had that, believe it or not. Last year it actually snowed. Pictures doesn't do it justice, you had to be there. But we still had 30,000 people show up to help to ensure as many underprivileged children of Chicagoland can say they had a Christmas. No matter how bad things are, after seeing all the hype of Christmas leading up to it, how's it like to be a little kid and not get anything? Has that ever happened to you?
I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk
I don't
about
want
it?
to talk
Okay.
about it, man. No, it's never happened to me. I don't want anyone to know that, though, because they think I'm a tough guy.
Well, you are a tough guy. They have to think it, then you're not. You know what I mean? That's how that works.
Actually, you know, Santa gave me coal, and I said, thank you. I made barbecue.
That's right. That's right.
Cooked that steak.
We are streaming live on Can TV, so you can go on our website, www.chicago. Did I say 3 W's? Let me try that again.
One more time.
www.chicagolandtft.org, and there should be a button where it says TV show where you can watch us live that way also. But then again, if people are actually watching us, they would know that, right?
There you go. And if you live in Chicago, you can just turn it on to, what, channel 20?
19, I
19
think,
it
yeah.
is? Can TV, so look it up in your directory. That's Chicago residents. The
But
whole
don't be afraid
yeah.
to call. We won't pick on you at all.
Yeah,
okay?
call that number on your screen and we'll answer any questions about the parade and our organization and John, you know, you
Now,
want to
excuse
get a
me,
date with John or
Channel
something.
21 would be the correct number. Forgive me. on
21,
that,
right?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
I want to let everybody know that you're watching the Chicagoland Toys for Tots Motorcycle Parade Show.
Yay!
We're live. That's good. See,
Finally got it right.
we got.
He keeps
I had to
practicing,
read
man.
it.
He's getting good at it.
Anyway, live on Can TV 21 at cantv.org, and our heartline number is 312-738-1060.
Light up them lines, light up them lines.
That's right. Come on, call up. We got John Reagan. He's going to finish the show like he did the last 2 weeks. I figured a man comes out here, spends his time, gives us his excellent production skills for this effort.
That's right.
I hear it's gonna be 70 degrees, bright and sunny.
It's going to be
That's right. That's right.
70 degrees and we're going to have 100,000 bikes over there.
It is amazing. It's a Chicago icon. If you wanted to come to Chicago, let's say you lived in Australia, and you wanted to visit Chicago on vacation, Chicago will send you a packet. And they'll talk about the Thanksgiving Day Parade. They'll talk about how they light up
I mean, like the Pirello tour to Italy?
Yeah, something like that.
It's a little package.
And also, and also in there, there'll be a thing about the parade. The city's very proud of our parade. And we are the largest, in my opinion, parade in the universe.
Well, how many,
Known universe.
let me ask you a question. How many parades do you know are 15 miles long?
Not too many.
I don't think any.
That's right.
And go on for 3 or 4 hours.
And how many people can say they actually run out of gas on a parade? Which is happening. Yeah, see? I think Mr. Reagan's been known to run out of gas too, I hear, right?
Yes, I am.
Harley Davidson invented gas gauges just for you, man.
And they got those little cans now, just in
Yeah.
case, put them in your saddlebag.
Yeah. I do
I
it.
put a jerry can on the back of my bike.
Yeah, right?
I do it the old school way. I just open up the cap and I look.
I get a hose and go to your buddy's bike. Hey,
I run out of gas once or twice, to be honest.
I ran out of bike on that spur, gas on that spur from 294 going to the Edens.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like a 10-mile run. We were coming back doing like 100 miles an hour from Wisconsin. I
That's
got
when you go
halfway
through the
through there and
gas,
I ran
yeah.
out of gas. That was embarrassing. Good thing the Minuteman came and saved me.
Well, that's good. Again, you don't have to have a motorcycle to participate in this parade, but it's nice that you're not afraid of them and that you enjoy looking at them, because there are a lot of motorcycles. Let me show you some of our web stuff.
It's a motorcycle parade, but you don't have to have a motorcycle to be involved with the organization, to be a volunteer, or even to run for office.
That's right. Now here you got the elves. John's going to talk about what an elf is. John, write that down. That's what you're going to talk about. Here is that sweet young lady from that Make-A-Wish Foundation. Her wish was to be in our parade. Now I think we've made it as a charity.
That's
Okay, she
right.
was dying of cancer, and she had her oxygen all hooked up, sitting behind next to Santa Claus on the
Santa
parade.
Claus had to specially rig up his
That's
sleigh
right.
day
And she
before.
smiled all the way through. And on a good note, it sounds like she's making a pretty good recovery.
Yes,
Okay,
good.
so that's kind of cool. And this is how well we ride, right down the middle here. Me and Mr. Diamond were out there yelling at all these people to get in line, and boom, they finally
They
listened.
finally listened.
That's right.
Straight line.
34 days until our parade. Okay? A little over a month. 34 days, guys. That means we have to get the permits, we got to get the insurance, we have to get the
Special meetings,
special meetings, with the city and also with the county.
get the mailers out, get the
Mail out all the
posters printed,
businesses, yeah.
the posters ready to tag Western. That's another thing. Tag Day will be coming up next month, and we need volunteers to come and help us tag.
That's right. And that's where we tag the entire street of Western.
We go from one end to the other and put tags on the light poles.
And we put, if the businesses are open, we ask them to put them in their windows and such like that.
And we
It's
can
a
always
very-
use more helpers for that.
That's
That's
right.
a big job.
I have done that before.
From 83rd and Western to Addison and Western, we have to hit most of the poles, so that's a couple-hour event. We do it in different segments and different teams, but it's a lot of fun.
And that is your rite of passage when you become a member of the organization. One of the things that's expected of you is to be on that tagging committee at least the first year you're a member. And I made the mistake about 4 or 5 years ago of mentioning that I had never done it. Okay, so as the president of the
Was that
organization...
before or after you made that new law?
Yeah, right. So, as the president of the organization, first, they gave me the smallest stapler in the world, okay, to staple the posters on the
Yeah,
poles.
right.
I mean, the staples
mini
were
one.
bigger than the staples. And secondly, I'm over there on 95th Street going west, tagging the poles, and this wonderful policeman come up to me and says, "You can't do this." And I looked at him, he says, "Lex, I can. Look, see? It's not
He's
that
like,
hard."
dude, with this little stapler I can do it. It's not that
I
hard.
thought he was kidding. I turned around, there's like 5 police cars next to me. They threatened to arrest me. I had no idea that village, I forgot the name of it, I don't want to get them in trouble, but they do not allow any posters of any kind. So I guess they were like playing with me, my membership. Wasn't that what nice of them? Yeah.
Yeah,
They were like giggling. They thought it was funny.
I would too.
So I had to take all the posters off I put up.
See the boss over there sticking a poster. Hey, come here, take those down, all the way down there. We're gonna watch you.
But that's what we have to do to let the city of Chicago know, the people that shop there, the people that own businesses. Because believe it or not, there are some people that don't know about our parade.
Get out of here.
That's what I hear. There's one politician in particular, I
We
won't
knew
mention his
about it. It's
name,
real good.
but we're gonna start at 8:30 again this year, so keep that in mind, guys. 8:30 a.m. start, unless something happens, we gotta start
And
later.
also, all license plates have to be unobscured. They have to be current. You have
That's
to have
correct.
insurance. If the police do pull you over, they're gonna be looking, they have unobscured license plates, no tape, that means over the license plates. You have to have registrations and insurance for your motorcycle. Also, the red light cameras going north on Western will be, they won't count, the tickets won't count
Right,
for
they'll
a few
still be
hours.
on, that's how we get our official
Right.
count, but they will not be,
Counted,
they will not be, you won't be get a ticket, yeah.
right. And the ones going south are gonna be on, so you're on your own if you're going south.
This is true,
But,
very true.
you know, just to, you know, make you feel a little better, you're not gonna get a ticket if you're going north with the parade.
Now, if you're coming south, going back from the parade, do not think that you will not get a ticket because you shall, okay?
That's right.
I know you're used to going through stoplights and such, but that's the way it is. Now, let me put this on here. I want everybody to see this. Look at Gary, you got third billing.
I'm getting up there, man. I'm moving up in the world.
Okay.
I wasn't even on there last time.
And I want everybody to know that I am an official Gary Diamond fan club member, okay?
All right, good.
So do I look cooler now?
Yeah, you look like,
Be careful, I'm the president.
I was gonna say John Lennon's grandpa,
John Lennon's girlfriend, I like that.
John Lennon's father.
John Lennon's father.
Hey, by the way, Lester had a birthday yesterday.
Yes, and I survived.
Finally
I'm
old
alive.
enough to drink.
Yes, yes,
Happy birthday, Lester.
yes, thank you very much. It's gonna be cool. I can actually see an R-rated film now. That's
right,
great.
hey. You can buy beer now.
That's right. I wouldn't get caught at an AARP meeting. Anyway, we have a meeting going on at the Moose Lodge, okay? I can talk about it because it doesn't cost anything to go there. Anybody could show up and hear the meeting. Here's our TV show with the TV. Now, how cool is that? Jack did a wonderful job with that.
My remote won't work with that
It
TV.
looks like one of your TVs back when you had a business of fixing them.
One of those you have to get up and turn the dial on.
That was my daughter. She was my remote. I says, go back
Right.
to it. Okay, go back. I don't like that one.
Go back to the old one.
And she did it too. So I got that bill. Here we have a, what is this? 6th annual back of the
We're at Fat Daddy's. What is that? Bash, some sort.
back of the
We
yards
don't
bag.
have it on the air.
Say again?
We can't see what you're looking at. It's not on the air.
I know I have to clear it first because I have these
We're looking at the
top
instructions.
6 content rules to remember.
We're making sure that we're good with the FCC.
I want to
and
be invited back here.
CIA and Trump people and Hillary Clinton's people don't investigate us. We're being legit here. So
Here
how
we
many
go.
years
Please.
has this parade been going on, man?
40 years. Look, it says it right there.
Wow, that's what
That's a long time.
a long time, man.
40th annual Chicago Toys for Tots motorcycle parade. In other words, for 40 years, other than 1991. And why didn't we have a parade there, sir? Or was it 1990? Oh man, I think I'm gonna mess it up. I think it's 1990.
Was that 9/11 or something?
1990.
That 1990. That was the first Iraq War.
Oh, right, okay.
The base wasn't open. We had no place to bring the
We
toys.
couldn't go to the military base, right?
So we just met at the woods on our bikes, picked up the toys, and left. So how cool is that?
It's real cool, man. I
So
remember,
Gary, I gotta appreciate the fact that you're here. Thanks for bringing up my birthday.
man, I remember going over to that base and seeing toys that had to be 40, 50 feet high in a mountain.
Well, believe it or not, they used to rope off the basketball court with netting, and that would be filled up to the ceiling. That was truly amazing.
It was amazing, man. It's like breathtaking. It's like, holy cow.
And as a side note, we had some kind of issue or mixed signals or something with the Marine Corps on Foster and Pulaski. The day of our parade, we had called them and we had sent people down there, asked if there was anybody there to accept the toys. There was no one there to do so. There's one guy there and he said he couldn't do it, didn't want to do it, whatever the hell it was. Oops.
No,
So
there
what we
was,
ended up doing to meet our mission statement, which one of our mission statements is to assist the Marine Corps with their Toys for Tots program, is we took a lot of those toys to Joliet.
we reached out to a different post, and
That's
they
right.
were glad to accept
So
them.
we want to talk about that, call me.
We
But we had to fit our mission statement, which is exactly what we did. Okay, here we go. We got to look at this. Questions or comments about the parade? Contact Jack because he has all the answers.
So 40 years, taking 70,000 motorcycles down Western Avenue on a Sunday morning in December
Yes,
for 15 miles.
yes,
That's incredible.
yeah, it is. And I get lost in them all, so it's a good thing we're going, this went down
It's
one
good that you're
street.
going straight,
Yeah.
right. It's a good thing that the people over there at the Rye and Lane Tech, otherwise you guys would be like,
Them people are out there
Oh.
with the flags, we probably run into the lake or
you'd be
something.
like going to Gurney and,
It's true. Very true. So Gary, you've been a motorcyclist for a few years.
couple.
Any advice for our people out there to how to take care of their bike to get ready for this parade? Because I know if it's 10 degrees outside, everybody's gonna say their bike didn't start, that's why they weren't there.
Keep the rubber side down, look out for drunk drivers.
Yeah.
You know, go out there the day before, make sure your battery's charged, your tires are aired up.
Your tires, believe it or not, if you fill up your tires and they take 30 pounds of air when it's 70 degrees outside, it gets down to 20, they're gonna be 25 PSI.
It'll be hard to turn.
For every 10 PSI, you lose 1 pound of pressure, okay? It works both ways, and it gets hot the other way too.
You know, check
Tires
your
are very
oil,
important.
check the oil and make sure all your safety stuff is working, turn signals, brake signals. Make
Right.
sure you get your insurance card, your
will-
vehicle
It's a
registration.
possibility you could be pulled over to be checked.
I mean, just to be on the safe side.
We
people
welcome
don't give
everybody on 2 wheels into our parade, on even 3 wheels, as long as it is a licensed and fully insured vehicle. Other than that, we don't have a problem. Okay? But you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Very important.
Now,
Very slow.
everything you need to know is on the website at www.chicagolandtft.org. About if you want to join the organization, if you want to volunteer to help out, if you want to, have a fundraiser, whatever. All the information is there. All the officers' names and phone numbers are on the website if you need to
That's
contact
right.
someone.
I did that because if you're gonna be a member, board member of this organization, you should be able to, give out
Contact
that
somebody,
information.
right.
That's right.
Um,
Here's
Yeah.
some of the things we do. That's one of our meetings.
It's
That's
for a
our,
worthy cause.
that's this guy here when he was working out. Still working out?
Not his sleeves fell off last
Yeah.
time I was working out. I had to quit doing that. I ran out of
That's right.
shirts.
That's me over there. Jack Voss, Gary Diamond to my right. Tommy Froelich, Lynn Mifflin, Jamie Patempa, our parade coordinator. Matt Psyche is our sergeant at arms. Tom Dirks is our vice president. And Peggy S. is our secretary. Here's some of our events. Here's one of our meetings. I showed you that last week. Very good. You guys are in for a treat. The people help us with the, what do you call it? That's where we're eating and stuff. Here's the TV shows. I'm trying to get Artie Weiner to come back on. You have no respect for yourself. We sit next to him like that. It's terrible.
What do you mean?
Oh, look at him. This guy didn't shave. Terrible.
Oh, the hairy guy?
Yeah. And we actually have a city resolution, which is kind of cool, declaring the first Sunday of December as Toys for Tots Day in Chicago.
That is very awesome. And the state last year also recognized us with a state Toys for Tots Day.
Yes. And Mr. Reagan, could you turn off your phone? Thank you. Here's how we do some of the tagging events. No, we didn't have a ladder. We pushed them up one at a time. We light a Christmas tree up at Brookfield Zoo also.
I enjoyed both. I went to the Christmas tree decorating one year, and I did tagging a couple of years. I like the
cool.
tagging.
Forest preserves we have to take care of to be, it welcomes us. That was nice. Here's our governor. Here's myself and our vice president.
Awesome.
There's our governor. He gave us a state of Illinois thing saying the same thing, that it's our, what a great thing that we do. And this is Bob Cooch and some religious dude.
Bob is one of the
One of the
original
former-
members, correct?
No, he's not an original member, but he's a former president.
Okay.
Here's the original president. There's Ray Raborius, our alderman. He's always in a parade on a bike with pedals on it. We actually get the real Santa Claus, by the way.
Yes, we do.
That is, excuse me, that is not fake hair. He's one of the elves. Look at that, 57 Chevy.
Very cool.
There I am starting up my bike, and it's our Tom Dirks. His daughter, I think, or his granddaughter. That's the train that leads it, guys. You see that? That means we're coming through. And here's I don't know how he gets all them toys on there, but he does.
He sure does. He's first in line every year, too.
And we accept all kind. I respect everybody on two wheels. It doesn't have to be a big old Harley. It could be a little whatever this thing is. Vespa, whatever. That looks like a fake Santa Claus to me, man. So you could ride in the one lane without getting in trouble.
Weekend at Santa's.
Yeah. Here's a guy that's kind of sick. I don't know if I'd wear something like that. And there we go. See all kinds of different bikes, guys. Even these are kind of popular. I don't know what they're called, but see a lot of them. And they get some serious money in these things, too. This is our stage, and it's clearly marked. It's set up like a red flyer, like a little red wagon type
Right.
thing. And it says Chicagoland Toys for Tots on the side. Okay? And there it is. Even has a thing under your pull. So we get a big giant cat to pull it for us. There's me and the original guy.
Eminal.
That's a bitch when the current president looks older than the original president. You know what I mean?
How tall
And
is
this
he?
is where
How
you-
tall is he? Which guy is taller,
and,
too?
And this is where you say, no, what are you talking about? That's wrong. Okay. It's a poor example of how much snow there was that day last year. There was a lot more snow than that, trust me. But anyway, I would like to introduce John Reagan.
Hello, everybody. It's Gary Day here.
Yes, we're all trying to be
Happy
Gary
Halloween.
Diamond.
Happy Halloween.
John Reagan's a tireless volunteer. When anybody needs any help, you make the call out to him, put it on Facebook, give him a text. He is always there.
Hello, caller.
Hello?
Howdy.
Howdy.
Hey, Jack, how you doing?
Good.
Can you hear the right seat better?
Yeah, yes.
Good.
Can you hear me?
What?
Huh? You're a little quiet, but we can hear you. You're late. You almost don't have no time to give us a big long spiel.
So where you at? Are you at the other meeting today or no?
No, I'm at home tonight.
Okay.
Actually.
Are you preparing your jokes for Friday's meeting?
Oh, sure. Oh, you bet.
All right.
You're in luck, Jack. Remind me, I went through my files and I actually found some jokes from about 40 years ago.
Okay, great.
They're all one-liners.
Okay, good. I'll
Probably newer than the jokes he's
Well,
using.
yeah. I gave you some material last time, remember?
I called to say happy birthday,
Oh, yes. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
President. We sure have a lot of friends on Facebook. My goodness.
I don't even go on Facebook. Do I have a lot yet?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
I
good.
put some pictures of you up there, and everybody wishes you happy birthday.
Well, good. It's wonderful.
And a couple of things I'd like to bring up is
Sure.
there's a page on our Facebook, on our website, I'm sorry, for new riders. If you've never ridden in the parade before and want to know what to expect on parade day, look at our website, and there's a story in there I wrote last year
Oh,
for
cool.
any new riders.
That's good. I feel kind of sorry for the new riders because they got to ride in the mass. You know what I mean?
Well,
Here, shut off your phone,
I
Mike.
thought I did. One thing.
It's a live show.
It's easy. You just have to follow the guy in front of you.
Well, not when you're all jammed in there and the guy wants to come around you. That's why if you join the organization, you get the whole right lane to yourself.
Click the link on there for 1 second. Let's see what it looks like.
Well, we only got 30 seconds.
And the second thing I'd like to bring up is that there's information on our website on how to request a toy from our organization. We get a lot of email about from people asking how they can request toys for their children. And all that information is on our website.
And believe it or not, a lot of these people, the ones that I've talked to anyway, once you explain to them how we work, of course they'll accept our, what we give them. But they also are very, very, very appreciative, and a lot of times they end up working with us to help somebody else
Yes,
that
they do.
same year, which is kind of cool. Jack, you're doing a great job with our Facebook page and our website, by the way.
Well, thank you very much. I enjoy doing it.
And how many Facebook people we got?
Well, we're approaching 19,000.
Wow.
Awesome.
Yeah, I hope we'll have that by the time the parade gets here.
Now, if they all gave me $1 for my birthday. But anyway, yeah.
One other thing, if any of the listeners are in the Wilmington or Braidwood area,
Yes, sir.
there's a toy drop-off location at the Top Fuel Saloon in Braidwood.
Okay, that's
Okay.
on our website?
Not yet. I just brought him a box this afternoon.
Very
Okay.
good. Well, we got to wrap
We're gonna
up,
have to
Jake.
wrap up, Jake.
And I appreciate your phone call. Thank you, sir. All right. Good night.
Good night, everybody.